You probably bought a camera a while ago thinking, this would be really fun to have, a cool hobby, and I could probably make a lot of extra cash with it. But there you are again, just sitting there on the couch, watching another great episode of Outer Banks, eating a buttery bowl of popcorn, just shoving it right into your mouth like an absolute animal. But maybe we should be thinking about that camera. Maybe you should go into the closet, find it on the shelf, go ahead and grab it and take it down, and let's wipe the dust off of that thing. You know what? Maybe it is time I make some money with that camera. So I hope you liked that little skit that I just put together there. Just so you know, and so that we can clarify, I'm not using that Nikon Coolpix for my real estate photography. I'm using the Canon 6D Mark II. But I wanted to film with the Canon, so how am I supposed to... that just didn't work. But luckily, I literally had a camera collecting dust sitting there in the closet. So it was the perfect little setup for me to use. So real quick, before we get started today, I want to show you, obviously, if you're brand new here, you won't know this, but if you're coming back, I have a brand new office. We moved into a new house recently, 3-bedroom, 2-bath house, and we have 2 very spoiled children, so they each get their own bedroom, which leaves Dad with nothing. But luckily, I built myself an office within the garage. We have a pretty large garage, so I put up 2 walls and a little AC unit in the corner that's off right now. I'm sweating, but I'll turn it back on as soon as I'm done here. And I got my own little YouTube studio, my own little home office setup, so I'm pretty excited about it. So yeah, just had to clear that up real quick. But today I wanted to talk about real estate photography and how it has been my #1 favorite side hustle that I've done over the years. I've tried a lot of different things. From marketing agencies to video production companies to Amazon FBA, Shopify dropshipping, just all the different things. And while I have made money in all of those, I never really caught my stride in any of those things. I couldn't quite get the level of success that I wanted. But I found real estate photography a couple of years ago, and that has really just taken hold and become a real source of income for me in my life. So the reason I'm making this video is, I share a lot of things with you guys about business and life and marketing, but I also talk about some different side hustles like the Shopify stores, and I'd like to introduce something that I've never really talked about before. And I know a lot of people on here are probably photographers, videographers. They have a camera at home, like I said, that's either collecting dust, or maybe you're using it and just not using it for this. And I thought it would be a great opportunity just put the idea out there, let you know that this is a real side hustle that can be a really wonderful income if you put the work in. So in today's video, I just wanted to talk to you guys about real estate photography as a side hustle and how it might be a really good opportunity for a lot of you guys. I know a lot of people that come to my channel are looking for things like marketing and Shopify dropshipping. I get a lot of messages on dropshipping specifically. But I don't do that anymore, and I'd like to expand my channel, as I evolve in life. I'd like to also put out the kind of content that reflects what I'm actually doing. That way, it's authentic. So I've done a lot of real estate photography over the years, and the way I got into it was I actually got my real estate license a few years ago, and with that, I had a lot of friends and myself that needed real estate photography. No kidding, right? So I started to do that for free. I did it to save some money for myself. I had the experience with the camera because of that video production company that I had and some different other ventures in the creative world. And so with that, I was like, well, I already have the skills, kind of. Let me just go ahead and figure out how to actually do this and start doing it. So ended up being that my friends needed some photography and their friends needed some photography, and it kind of grew from there. I figure a lot of you guys are out there looking for channels like mine, trying to figure out how to make some extra money in life. And something that's not talked about very much is this niche right here of real estate photography. A lot of us have a camera, a lot of us have the ability to do this. You just need a camera, a wide angle lens, and a tripod, and that's really the great starting blocks to being able to start this business. So just to give you guys an example, and obviously I'm not trying to pitch you guys anything here. I don't have a course or anything, although maybe I should have one in the future. I don't know. But I don't have a course or anything to pitch. I just wanted to help you guys out and be able to give you another means of making some money. On Saturday, so a couple days ago, I actually had 3 photo shoots in one day. So, I worked all week, and then Saturday I had 3 photo shoots, and that was $750 worth of photo shoots that day. So you go out there, it takes about 3 to 4 hours to shoot all of those. You do all of your editing, which I actually outsource a lot of my editing, which I can talk about at another time if you guys want me to. And, you know, just like that, I made $750 in one day. So it's a great way that you can make some fast money as well as make money consistently, because realtors, especially the good ones, are constantly getting new listings, new listings, new listings. I would say that majority of my business comes from like 5 different realtors. I have a bunch of other ones that I do it for, but you know, 5 of them are consistently hitting me up saying, hey, I need more photos again. Let's do more and more and more. So it's a great repeat business. Unlike where you would do photos for like a family or a wedding, it's like, well, you only get married once, well, typically. And so if it's more than once, it's not going to be very often. Whereas for a realtor, I mean, I could do 4, 5, 6 photo shoots for them in 1 month. So it's just a great way for you to make a little extra money. And there's not like the huge barrier to entry like there is for other things. With drop shipping, there's a lot of learning involved. There's you got to create your store, a lot of back end work. With this, it's like you just get your camera, your tripod, and you do, you know, a little bit of research, figuring out how to actually do it, and then you go out there and you sell yourself and you make some money. All that to say, I'm really trying to expand my channel and bring you guys a lot of different information that I haven't been doing before. I want to talk about some more things like self-development, different side hustle ideas, really just, you know, how do we get better in life together? So less marketing, less Facebook advertising, more self-development, more of me evolving in life and just kind of sharing that. So I hope this video gave you a little bit of value somehow. Maybe you have a camera sitting on your shelf like I do, and you're like, man, maybe it really is time for me to make a little extra money with this thing. If you have any questions on what to do for the real estate photography, if you guys want to reach out to me directly on Instagram, that's awesome. It's Alex M. Serro on Instagram. I'll like put a little handle right here. And yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. So hope you enjoyed it. I will catch you in the next one. Peace.